see them in the semi-finals. Almost for me, that's almost a bit better because they might not be carrying injuries. We might see the best of each of them coming into this fight. Whereas if they'd had a hard semi-final, facing off in the final, maybe slightly compromised, might have changed the fight. But look at the demeanour of that young lady, Michelle Montague, one of the rising stars, the highlighted rising stars in IMMAF. Not only
this is the toughest fight so far for Susan and Montague as well. Susan 4-0. Someone's has got to go. Who's going to come out victorious in this fight? Will it be Sabrina De Sousa's superior striker or Michelle Montague's excellent grappling?
Yeah, Michelle, the wild one, Montague. Not only won gold, the Oceania and also the World in 2019. Also represented New Zealand at the Olympics in wrestling, Dean. For me, the toughest, most grueling of the martial arts. She's been there at Olympic level, taking on De Sousa. Well telegraphed shot though there.
This one, De Sousa wants to keep this fight standing to limit the ability and Montague to take it down and slow this pace. You know, De Sousa has 3 wins by knee bar. I don't think she's going to be able to submit Montague. A bit crazy upset if she does. But it looked for De Sousa to keep this fight on the feet. Montague's now going to use her striking to set up the takedowns. Use the cage as well to block De Sousa off.
Yeah, she can't get desperate. So far, those shots have been slightly readable. De Sousa as well. Look how loose she looks in her striking. Big shots, heavy hands. A much more fluid style of striking from the Bahraini fighter.
Montague down, talented, nice guard. When she dips her head down with that uppercut. When she strikes low, she tends to lower that left hand, which opens up that crazy overhand right for De Sousa.
De Sousa reading her out, smiling and nod between the two. De Sousa reading and timing those entries. Montague wants that clinch. She certainly wants to put it in close quarters. You've got to weather a storm. Just look at how slick and how powerful the striking is of De Sousa.
Look at that Stanley Cubic stare as well. Just straight from the eyebrows from Montague. She's so focused. There's so much on the line between these two high-level athletes.
Yeah, Montague as well, representing that city boxing gym in New Zealand. The likes of Dan Hooker, Israel Adesanya coming out of there. Oh, such an amazing team. With De Sousa, with the Bahraini team behind them, all the infrastructure that the Sheikh has put around that team, the investment he's put in the coaches, in the staff, in the facilities. Oh, heavy shots. And Montague now starting to use a bit of range.
This is what we speak about when we talk about sprawlable tactics. De Sousa, the nice in and out footwork, she's got even distribution of weight through her legs, so her ability to move laterally and sprawl. Also, she's been shown that she's landed a couple of times in big overhand rights as well, help the game.
So in Michelle Montague's opening battle, the first round was very much contested on the feet. Then in the second round, she got that takedown and she got the finish very quickly. So it just takes one moment for this young lady, one moment for this rising star to switch it. De Sousa is defending this featherweight title. This, she wants to prove, is her division. If you come down here, this is what's going to meet you. Great first round, Dean.
Michelle Montague's going to have to go back to the corner now and make the adjustments with the striking. Not be so tentative with the striking. And really try and sell the striking and change it up as well. I'd like to see her throw some leg kicks just to damage that lead leg and force De Sousa to circle out. The whole time De Sousa has to circle out for fear of the leg kicks or the takedown. She's not standing in front of Montague and landing these big overhand rights and uppercuts.
Flipping it to the other side, Dean. What else would you like to see from that young lady?
Well, she's got to do what she's good at. She's an excellent grappler. She's got to get her hands on her opponent, you know. Use the footwork, cut off the cage and try and pressure Sousa back to where she can shoot double, and then charge her straight back to the cage and use the cage as a one point to work the singles and doubles.
Round two set to go underway. Look at this, De Sousa pacing, soaking up every moment. Michelle Montague giving that death-like stare across the cage. But it really is about styles right now, isn't it, Dean? De Sousa keeping it where she wants it. Look at these heavy shots as well. Montague just wants that one connection, one clinch.
This is a battle of positions as well. Montague ranked 16 and De Sousa ranked 22nd. So the all is on the line for this fight, for the bragging rights.
De Sousa looking to earn that respect, looking to take the scalp. Can you consider female pound for pound best fighter? De Sousa, my goodness. Such a well-rounded skill set. We've seen her on the feet. She's got some fantastic finishes as well.
She's had such trouble initiating the grappling. As of yet, we've not seen a shot, not seen a takedown. She's got to understand that she's potentially behind on the scorecard in the striking match. She's got to use her striking to set up her takedowns. But you've got to pull the trigger. You've got to try and touch your opponent with some decisive power.
Yeah, without a doubt, she will understand where she is. She's a professional that competes in multiple disciplines at the highest level as well. Like you said, the Olympic, representing New Zealand in the Olympic team. She will be very, very aware of what's going on, but it's about making something happen now. Easier said than done against De Sousa.
She's got great boxing skills. By the way, she slips to the side and immediately returns fire.
Heavy, heavy kick. Montague edging her backwards.
There it is.
There's the first clinch. Can she get it off the cage? My goodness. Wow, shrugged and thrown, and you heard instantly the corner there from De Sousa. Stand up, they know. And that's where Michelle Montague wants it. They're not going to gift it to her.
Debilitating for Montague as well. He usually excels in the grappling game. To be able to be thrown off like that, almost like she just wasn't on the same level.
We've seen so many times with opponents from De Sousa, they are shocked by her power, not just in striking, but in those clinches. And she showed it there, shrugging aside, throwing to the ground, Michelle Montague. Oof. 20 seconds left now, round number 2.
Covering up in these exchanges.
You also noticed De Sousa, if you look at that inside white line in the cage, she's never letting her foot go behind that. She's always maintaining the distance from the cage. She's not against it. 2 rounds down. And potentially we are looking at a Michelle Montague. She's still got a smile on her face, but with it all to do, Dean.
Yeah, she seems a little bit frustrated to me as well. Trying to work out the answer in her head. She's smiling to her coaches, but she needs to start to pull the trigger now. You could argue that she's 2 rounds down, and she needs to really push forward and go for broke. Take a look at the replay, the big leg kicks from De Sousa, slamming, forcing almost a spin around of Montague.
And there's the shrug and throw. And instantly, you see the elder of you can mouth the words, stand up, stand up. They know that's not where they want the fight. But they've got to be very, very happy with what they're seeing on the feet from this young lady.
Be a huge feather in the cap for De Sousa to add Montague to the list.
Well, without a doubt. Looking to make a mark and show why she is the featherweight champion. Happy to welcome Michelle Montague into this bracket and show her exactly where she sits. Let's see what adjustments, anything different for Montague. They're just, if you look at her on the pitch, she's just much stiffer. Her movement, her base, whereas even the fluid footwork, the strikes, the combinations coming from the Bahraini fighter. De Sousa, very, very slick. Look at that head movement, Dean. Look at that. She's happy with that.
Bobbing and weaving, but she's got no deterrent. She's got no deterrent from being more heavy on that lead leg now. There's no kicks from Montague. There's no kicks upstairs. There's no hooks upstairs. So she's using that lovely head work whether she's rolling and slipping. She just really has a free rein here because there's nothing to be on the offense from Montague.
Montague arguably, even then, in that second round, we thought once she got the clinch, that would be all she needs to get it to the mat. But arguably, with the credentials, you'd say she should be the stronger grappler, but on the feet, look at this evolution that we are seeing in De Sousa. Jump back to where she claimed the title. She won all 4 of her victories in 2019 by submission, 3 arm bars, 1 knee bar. And now she has got full artillery in the hands and feet as well.
She's staying patient as well. She's not rushing. She's not giving up that level change for Montague. She's making sure she's careful. She's circling off as well. Particularly after she throws the left hook, she circles off really well.
And she's doing something as well very clever, Dean, in the fact that she has given up the height and the range to Michelle Montague, but it's Montague that is chasing the fight.
Interesting to see Montague back off as well when De Sousa's back's against the cage.
That's why I'm surprised by as well. Oh, a nice dig to the body. Final minute now. Now Michelle Montague charged in, a little clash of heads there. This is the first time she's had it in this position, Dean. 50 seconds to work with.
Double unhooks for Sousa, now 50-50. Again, it's a battle of unhooks in this position. When it gets those double unhooks, it's going to have a dominant position for the takedown. And Montague's got 40 seconds to work.
Waited so long to get this position. What can she do with it? Sousa is so strong, uses her hips and the choke in her hips so well to defend.
Might get the takedown. To clasp the leg in between her legs in the single and fire some strikes. It's almost like Montague still believes that she's in the first round. She's doing what she should have done in the first round, close the distance and work up against the cage.
It's so much easier said than done. She really did struggle with that powerful strikes, those big shots that she was getting greeted with by De Sousa in those first 2 rounds. And there we have it, 3 rounds in the books. And my goodness, you talk about the fight we've all been looking forward to, the fight we've been anticipating, the level of these 2 ladies. Now, if De Sousa has done what I believe she's done, that for me is a huge scalp.
And on page 1, the open unanimous decision in the blue corner, representing the King of Bahrain, Sabrina Laurentina De Sousa.
And there we have great respect between the 2, but my goodness, that is the featherweight champion, the reigning, now defending. Tomorrow she will look to claim the Junior European Open Championships title. And one more sum up from you, Mr. Midhat. What impressed you most about that young lady?
Such a complete mixed martial artist, and just using her strengths as well to implement her game in the cage. You know, her boxing, her just dominant pressure.